Yes! Oh my God, we're back. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes! Mm-hmm. Hi, everybody. Oh my God, I can't move too quick, though. Oh,
wait.
Just gas pains.
Gas.
Like, yeah. It's all those vegan burritos that Dan makes me, unfortunately. Hey, Fraser, every day she'll make you say, oh my God.
The flatulence for vegans. How is it?
Off the charts. Off the charts, kids. Let me tell you. Welcome to the Hey Frase podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Sarah Fraser along with AJ, Andrea Lopez Comedy. That's where you can find her on Instagram. You can find me on Hey Frase. Welcome to the podcast. We are super excited. We announced changes last week that we are making. We're always adjusting, growing the show, if you will. Starting next week, we're going to launch 3 shows. So we're going to give you a Saturday morning sesh. So you have something to listen to on the weekend because we go a long time without having contact with you.
We do. From Monday to Wednesday, we're good. But then Wednesday to Monday, that's the part that I get upset.
I know. And the issue is, too, is like so much happens, I feel like, now on the weekends between Friday and Saturday. For example, this past week.
So much.
Nats win the World Series. Which, by the way, people were messaging me like, you didn't predict it. Why are you sharing the good news? I'm like, you know what? I'm a bandwagon fan, okay? I'm on the bandwagon now, and they won.
And now I like them.
I
get it. No, I think the parade was a little overrated. It was packed. I mean, I wanted champagne bottles to be popping. I wanted craziness.
Miserable. Like it looked like 100 deep. You couldn't see a darn thing.
No, you couldn't.
It just did not seem pleasant.
Also, I needed like a sign that said who was on each float. I couldn't see anything.
I know. Me
I was
neither.
like, who were you looking at here?
It's a sea of white guys, and they all look the same.
Guys, all the same. It was packed. No cell phone reception. If you lose your friends, well, you're fucked. You lost your friends for good.
Bye.
Yeah, I pre-gamed a little too hard for it, and it didn't live up to the expectations.
Well, you looked gorgeous on your Instagram.
I was trying to, thought it up for the Nats.
Well, I wish they could have seen you, but, you were 25 rows back, so, it was all for nothing. But I'm sure everyone back there was entertained.
Yeah, I had the tatas out. No, it was fun, and it was a good experience. A lot of Nats fans out there. I mean, diehards. But, I was, over it kind of in, within 5 minutes. I was like, all right, we came, we saw. My friends were like, we have to see the trophy. I'm like, it's a trophy. It's a trophy.
Yeah, I agree. I
am not...
To be honest, those flags look flimsy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. They just do.
Yeah, it wasn't doing it for me. But cool overall. We get to say we did it. So, you know.
Yeah. It was an amazing weekend. And, it was just epic to see people so happy and celebrating. And it's always great for a city when there is, a World Series or a championship.
Oh, yeah.
The Mystics, the Caps, now the Nats for DC.
A little upset that no one did anything for the Mystics. Where's their parade?
So am I. And, of course, I was very upset. I still am upset about the women that flashed at the World Series game, Game 5, and then they've been banned supposedly for life. But then this other guy who, ripped off his shirt when they won, and he's a larger guy. That's fine. We celebrate all bodies. I don't care what you look like. But he has huge tits, and he slid across the dugout, ripped his shirt off on live local television, and then Fox brought him in to put him on TV. I'm like, why are we celebrating this dude who rips his shirt off, but these 2 women can't do it? It's such a double standard.
It definitely is. And let me tell you, I'd rather see...
Screw you, bitch. Focus on why the Mystics didn't get a parade. I don't know why the Mystics didn't get a parade. Look, supposedly they were offered a parade, and then every Mystic left the city 2 days after they won. So that's why they didn't get a parade.
Deuced out.
They were like deuces, which that is the funny part is because none of these athletes live here with the exception of Ryan Zimmerman.
Right.
One guy, that poor guy, he's the only one. Everyone else is peace, I'll see you in Florida.
We're out of here.
It's
done. So we had Nat's parade, and then you also had the Monique Samuels.
Oh, I'm going to get into that. That was an amazing show. And there was, let me just tell you, season 5 is going to be so dramatic. Oh my God. It was crazy.
I think dramatic of all the seasons. I think they finally have so much dirt. It's built up.
I think it's going to be even bigger. But anyway, I just want to reiterate our changes because we had announced them last week. So anyway, if you are watching us live on YouTube, we are going to be moving the show to nighttime because we know we've heard from many of you over the year. I think we've been doing a live stream show now for a year or two. But we always do it during the day. We broadcast during the day. And we've heard from lots of you that I can't watch it. I'm obviously at work. So it's going to start to be released at 8 p.m. at night on Monday and Wednesdays. We'll probably release the Saturday sesh earlier in the day since people are off and they're kind of lounging. They're hungover. You can watch it in bed on your YouTube. We're also going to try to make the show available to you earlier in the morning so then you can listen to us on your commute, during your workout. Basically have more access because as of now, the show doesn't go out sometimes till 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So those are the changes. We're also going to be launching a Hey FRASE show Instagram page. Be looking for that. That'll probably be coming 1st of 2020. The Hey FRASE show page now was started as my personal. It's probably going to go back to that. And I'm going to delete the Sarah Hey FRASE one. So if you're following me there, you can unfollow. It's kind of like what I did to Paul Ward. I unfollowed and then refollowed.
You're admitting to that now? It's
fully
out there. It's out there.
I mean, Paul and I have been in a riff. We've been in a little bit of an argument, right? Since the Irene episode when we were out in LA. And I basically said on the podcast, those are all the changes, by the way. You're caught up.
Okay.
We're on a tangent, all right? We're back. And AJ is staying on the show. A lot of people have asked about that. AJ is staying on the show. Of course, she's back and forth in New York. We're going to talk. She had some huge auditions, including with Tina Fey, with major E-News. I know you're going to get one of these jobs, and then you better fucking get me a gig, because I swear to God.
We better. I'm just waiting for a check. I'm just waiting for, my checks to not bounce. That's really all I'm excited for.
How are you feeling about, because everybody says in the entertainment business, you can't do it for the money.
Yeah, you damn well can. And that's what we doing. No, yeah. I mean, the auditions were so fun and great. We'll get into them. But yeah. I'm taking you with me.
Oh, I will hang outside of E with a sign like old school MTV. Yeah. I'll be there when what was that show? MTV? I don't even remember. No one does. Everyone was too young. Everyone used to stand out in Times Square and they'd hold it was MTV Countdown. I don't know. Anyway.
What? Oh, this is
with Carson Daly. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, I will do that in front of the E building in New York.
Fantastic.
AJ, it's your old pal. Bring me up. Anyway.
Well, no, we'll get you a department. We'll get you in there somewhere.
I have had so much drama. I will tell you, I've been confronted so many times over the past week. What is it about me? I do talk shit, don't I? I said this to Dan.
You do talk
I do. I talk shit, don't I? And then people think I'm nice and they don't expect me to talk shit. And then I do. And then they get upset.
Yeah, it's one of those things. You don't give off mean vibes, but I think people don't expect it from you at all.
I'm low-key mean.
But you low-key a bitch, yeah. You throw...
I just spit my water out.
No. You love the drama and you love the tea. If there is tea, Sarah's talking about it.
I love gossip. What can I say?
You are a water cooler queen.
All right, I'm in two riffs here with people. Okay, one is with Paul, and that's fine. He'll be back on the show at some point. But didn't we go at it on text message?
Yes.
So we had the Irene episode.
Right.
Okay.
Did it kind of start with the wedding? There was a little bit of tension with the wedding. He didn't show up.
Well, there was tension with the wedding because here's the deal. Remember, he called me a week before, and then we decided we were going to prank him and basically offer that he could stay in the domes because we wanted him to sleep by himself out in the Maine wilderness. So we did this whole prank on him, and he did not find it funny. He was pissed.
At all. Right.
And of course, where were my girls? Everyone here was let's do a prank. And then of course, he's tearing me an asshole and everyone was silent on the other mics. I was oh, thanks. Anybody want to jump in here with their ideas? So we
couldn't say anything. At this point, I don't even.
He's oh no, you didn't.
Am I live? Are these motherfuckers listening to my phone call? Oh no. He was going off.
So anyhow, okay, I think that started it. Then
okay.
I don't even know how we got into it, but basically when we were in LA, I was saying I love Paul, but I'm never buying him one more birthday gift, anything. Anyway, he listens to the podcast, sends this message. Oh my God. He's not sure he can come on. We have to play back the entire interview. Anyway, I think we got to a resolution point. But in the meantime, I had gone to social media and it appeared to me that he had unfollowed me on Instagram. So I was okay, no problem. Unfollow. So I unfollowed him on every social media.
Which is the most petty thing. If you guys are unfollowing each other, it's it's gotten to that point.
Well, here's the problem though.
Okay.
I looked back and it kept saying follow back. Paul still followed you. I was
oh no.
So what? Last night I'm sitting, I'm oh God, I got to follow him. Because, obviously I do love him. He's so entertaining.
He is.
He's endless entertainment. Yeah. And the good part about Paul, one of the things I have to say is Paul never really holds a grudge. Like if you want to move forward, he's always a good person that way. So I follow him back and then he screenshots it and he's like, happy Sunday, you two. And he's just like starts in.
I find it funny because he always adds me to the chat. So I'm just this middleman between the two of you. AJ, did she unfollow me? And you're like, Age, did I unfollow? Like, I'm like, why am I in the middle of this too? This is like an older brother and an older sister fighting. Honestly. Is he on right now?
No, I think he stopped listening to the show. He's mad.
Okay.
But people are saying TRL was the MTV show.
Oh.
People are also saying hi. And then Melanie says, I'm really excited about 8 p.m. You guys are prime time now. I'm here for it.
Thank you, right?
Yeah, I'm here for it too. I just think like so many more people are going to watch at night and listen in the morning. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree. Yeah.
Give you guys the morning show as possible, like the podcast as soon as possible. So you have it throughout the day. You can listen at your lunch break. Right now, we just get too late of a start, I think. And so it's just,
Originally, we thought you could catch it on your lunch break, but it seems it's too hard anyways.
It seems like people work through lunch. We're going to be honest. Like
little workaholics. Take a break.
Y'all seem to work through lunch. Like
we'll be on at 8 p.m. So it'll be, everybody can catch it.
So anyway, that was my weekend.
So just like so much drums. It follows you.
Well, I feel like I always have to make a choice. Like, am I going to become Wendy Williams or am I going to become Oprah? Like, do you become friends with the celebrities? Because I had another celebrity confrontation over the weekend. I'm not going to say the person's name, but they were very upset. Somebody came on this show, said things about them, and this person felt as though I encouraged the person to like go in even more, like ratcheted up the stakes.
Do you think you did that, or was it for the sake of the show and you were trying to get a good interview?
Well, it's hard for me because like I feel like when you're in here, like, what am I going to do? Stops? I don't know. Maybe because you do have relationships with like Paul and other people outside of here, right? And I always wish people well. But then I'm always torn because I feel like if we choose to put ourselves in the spotlight, people can talk shit about you all the time. That's what you've signed up for.
That's very true. So now, Wendy Williams, does she have any friends? Like she just bashes everybody.
Yeah, she has like none. Like when she got divorced, How you doing? I had to go back to rehab. I have nobody. That was like how she really.
Am I a cokehead? Yes. But Kanye's a psychopath. And Kim's ass is fake. Okay? And Teresa Giudice, it's a mess. That's it.
Wendy has not one celebrity friend. Not one. I think the Kardashians are the only people. I think she hung out poolside with them for like 10 minutes. And Blac Chyna's her friend. Well, Blac Chyna would be friends with anyone.
True that.
Come on. Like, so that's where I'm headed. Like, am I headed towards Wendy, where I'm just friends with Tokyo and Blac Chyna? Or am I Oprah and we're hanging out with Reese Witherspoon? It's just, but I feel like naturally I am into the dirt.
I gotta say, I think you're heading towards Wendy. But hey, she has her own show. She's a host. She's doing the damn thing.
She's friendless and a coke addict, but
she doesn't have a friend to call for lunch.
I mean, she ain't got 3 numbers in that cell phone. Not 3.
But she is so entertaining. I could watch her shit on people all day long.
I love it too. Yeah. And so many people, and it's like Howard Stern, right? I feel like years ago, Howard had no celebrity friends. Now I feel like Howard is super nice. So Howard has every celebrity friend.
And they're always on a show. Yeah.
Yeah. Although I still feel like there are a lot of celebrities that won't do Howard Stern because of stuff he says about them. Like I know Kim Kardashian
refuses.
Well, because Howard Stern came out right after she was robbed in Paris and had real doubts that it was real. And so she like,
what?
Yeah. And she like, oh yeah, did you see that episode? And Kim was like crying and she's like, Howard Stern doesn't think this is real. And yeah.
Now for them that would be crazy if they staged that. No, that to me, I was like, ugh, who would go to that length? No.
I think it was real. Yeah, I think it was real.
Has to be. So, all right, you headed down towards Wendy William Lane.
Let me tell you, it was a rough weekend. I'm dodging punches left and right. I mean, I'm out in these streets, and let me tell you, if people confront me, they do not care.
Which is so funny because you look at you and you're like...
Well, here's the thing, and this is truly what I mean. Whether it's Paul, like, I also don't hold a grudge. I genuinely, there's like 2 people I really seriously don't wish well. Everybody else, like, I really do. And here's my thing, like, if people talk shit about me, I never care. Like, I don't care. I'm just happy to be in their mouths. Like, awesome. Like, thanks for putting me in your mouth.
At least they're talking about me.
Like, you know, when I was going viral for all the wrong reasons for everything, it's still like, all right, well, my name is getting out there, you know, for better or worse, like people are knowing me. Like, I don't care. So but it's interesting to me that celebrities are the most sensitive people of all time. But yet
Isn't that crazy?
Yet you put yourself in the
You're
limelight.
in the limelight. Yeah, you would think we have a really tough skin, but we're actually all egomaniacs and very sensitive.
It is the truth. I swear to God.
Which is crazy. So overall, crazy weekend. Okay.
Crazy weekend. Okay, there's a couple things I want to get to. First of all, we're going to have a woman on. Now, look, do not come after us, okay? This woman wants to be referred to as Soy Sauce E, all right? This is not the name, okay? We didn't give her that name. She wants to be called Soy Sauce E, okay? She's on the phone, going to be on the phone today for our pineapple mail because she believes that there are different levels of dick pics that a guy sends you. And she wants thoughts from you guys, the listeners, and AJ and myself. So I can't wait to read you the breakdown and see if we agree with Soy Sauce E.
Me too, because I think I really haven't. When I get dick pics, they all really kind of look the same. So I'm interested to know these different levels. Like people are saying, we don't get enough dick on the show. But if I get sent a dick pic, it's usually always just like dick in hand. So there's levels to this shit. We got to figure it out.
There are levels. So we're going to talk about that. Also, I also want to get into, there was a really great song. So last week was our, 5 days of Sarah Weed. It was Halloween. But a guy actually wrote a White Claw song that we have to play on the show. And it is I'm obsessed. AJ's not that obsessed, but I'm obsessed.
You guys, when you hear this, okay, Sarah blew this out of proportion. She was like, it is the best song. It is a banger. We listened to it. It has 2 words. White Claw.
White Claw.
White Claw.
That's what we're drinking. White Claw. White Claw. What
Easy
were
to
you
impress
thinking?
her over here. I mean, literally put 2 words together that rhyme. She's like, that is a rap. They got bars.
I cannot wait for you to play this. I am so excited. Yeah, I want to play that. And then also I want to talk about the student who was making money off of driving 270 miles, picking up Krispy Kreme donuts and then reselling them. And everybody has like a fit about this.
I got to say, this kid is, he's making the bank, kind of. But
he's genius.
Is he though? I mean,
yes.
He's not really making any profit. When we get into the story, we'll explain like how much he's actually making. Also, he is out there grinding and hustling. He's selling donuts. Why wouldn't he be on like the black market selling like, I don't know, livers? Like,
and where do you live that you can't get like a decent donut?
Thank you.
Krispy Kreme is good. I mean, they're good.
But by the time his ass is driving all the way back 2 hours, they cold.
Yeah, exactly. The whole thing with Krispy Kreme is they're warm.
Hot, and they just came out of the oven and they're perfect. His are like, he brings them, they're crusty and old, stale.
All right, I want to thank some of our sponsors. Let's hit all of our commercials so then we can have Soy Sauce on and get into these topics. First of all, I want to thank Alex Nguyen from State Farm. So Alex and Aunt are husband and wife, and they sell State Farm insurance all across the DMV. They service DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Life insurance, auto, home insurance, renters, condo, and financial services. Dan and I have been going through the whole process, let me tell you, figuring out life insurance, short-term, long-term disability. They help you through every step of the way, which is really what I love about Alex and his wife, On. You can go to their website, which is alwayson.com. On is one of the top State Farm insurance representatives in the country. You can also call them at 703-462-8700. It is never too early or too late to start thinking about life insurance. You do not want to leave your children without money or without the need or without the ways to take care of your funeral, your costs, all of that stuff. Also, True Orthodontics, we love them. They're continuing their $1,000 off sale for braces and for also Invisalign, all through the month of November for Hey Frase listeners. You need to go to trueorthodontics.us. They're in Fairfax and Burke. They take children, teens, adults, and so much more. Maybe you've been thinking about redoing your teeth. You just want a better smile. You want to look beautiful. Do it. True Orthodontics is offering $1,000 off for Hey Frase listeners. So go to their website, make an appointment, call. They're going to have you in. Their facilities are 5-star. We had a great event there a couple of weeks ago on Columbus Day weekend. Go check them out. Dr. El-Hadi is awesome, and you'll really love everything that their office has to provide. So trueorthodontics.us, go there today. And then, Alyssa, will you hand me my phone? We're excited about Dr. Neem with our fibroids doc. Our fibroids doctor. I had no idea what fibroids were. And in fact, Dr. Neem is going to be on the show later this week, so he's going to talk even more about it. But Horizon Fibroid Center of Horizon Vascular Specialists are located in Maryland. If you or someone you know has been diagnosed with fibroids, it's important that you understand all of your fibroid treatment options. Dr. Neem is the fibroid expert at Horizon Fibroids, and he walks each patient through all of their options in the consultation at one of the 3 conveniently located offices in Rockville, Germantown, or Frederick. Horizon Fibroids accepts all major private insurances. You're good to go there. Visit their website today to learn more at horizonfibroids.com or call 301-762-0277 to schedule an appointment. Age, hit us with some Joybird.
Are you guys in the market for a little home renovation?
Yes. Always.
Sarah, your furniture's looking a little dusty, rusty. I think you need to upgrade.
I know. I really do. I need a new sofa desperately.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. I want a sleeper sofa really bad. Does Joybird have sleeper sofas?
They've got everything.
Really? Okay.
A sleeper who's coming over to your house?
Well, nobody really does. But actually, I kind of want to pull it out on Friday night so Dan and I can sleep on it and watch television. Is that lame?
What? Okay.
I have these dreams that we're going to have this sleeper sofa bed, and then we're going to have a little kid and we're all going to pop popcorn, and Friday night will be pizza night at the Ravens. Uh-huh. So we'll order pizza and we'll have popcorn and we'll watch a movie.
And then fall asleep on the couch.
Oh yeah, of course, at 8:15.
Can't wait till you have a child.
Pizza
and the
night starts at 5.
Oh, God. Well, get your new sleeper sofa from Joybird. Fall is the season of all things cozy. Winter's coming up. There's no place better to snuggle up with a good book than your very own home. Your furniture should suit your needs, so definitely head over to joybird.com. They've got over 50 fabric and leather options, 3 shades of wood, over 250 unique silhouettes. So many options, and all different types. Boho, modern. Whatever you're thinking, they've got it for you. You can bring your mood boards. Anybody got a mood board? Do a little collage?
I do. I just carry it around all the time.
Oh, you mean this one right here? Yeah. I pull it out. It's got sofas and stuff.
My mood board.
Joybird offers a range of kid and pet-friendly upholstery options so that your creations can stand the test of time and the wrath of your furry friends and toddlers. You got babies, you got dogs, you got, Schmiggy has birds. They're always pecking.
He sure does. Oh, my Lord. Or loafing all over the apartment.
Oh, God, I have the funniest story from this weekend. Oh, the birds were going crazy. Okay, so Joybird's got the furniture that'll stand the test of time. Create furniture that matches your fearless style at joybird.com/Frase25. If you go to their Instagram, they also have a lot of great ideas for what you should do.
Oh, all right.
If you need any inspo, I'll put it up on the YouTube. There you go. Take a look at that. Take a look at that. All right,
Joybird. Slap it up on the YouTube.
Slap it up on there. Go to joybird.com/Frase25 and receive an exclusive offer of 25% off your first order by using code, again, Frase25. And right now, they've gotten a 30% off extra. I just checked the website. So what is that, 55% savings?
White Claw.
White Claw.
White Claw. That's what we're drinking. I love it. Joybird is awesome. What's the code one more time?
Joybird.com/Frase25. So at the end, when you're checking out, Frase25, FRASE25.
Boom. Love it. Okay. Awesome. Hit me with a little White Claw. We're going to go rapid fire through some stories. I want all of your thoughts.
I want you guys to be honest with us, okay? I want to know your real thoughts about this, because this song is trash.
You think so?
No, I do like it.
Brian Christian is his name. I think he's from Oregon or Washington State. His single is called White Claw. It's by MCBC. I love it so much. He sent me this and he wanted me to do my White Claw Halloween costume remix to this, which I think we should do.
Definitely should do. I take it back. It's not that bad of a song.
I'm obsessed. I'm how is this not being played on every radio station?
But I am really surprised that it doesn't have more attention. So let's give it the attention it deserves.
Okay. White Claw. What?
White Claws. White Claws. Bitch. What are you drinking?
White Claws.
White Claws. Yep. And that's what I'm drinking. White Claws.
White Claws.
Bitch. What are you drinking? White Claws.
Yeah, you see just going into a house party with this.
You tripping. Tastes like a drink of white water rapid. Get your own can. I'm not gonna pass it. Feeling like I took a dip in the river. At this rate, I'll be drunk till the winter.
I'll be drunk till the winter.
Grams of carbs. That's why I got cans all over my yard. It's pretty much what diet beer.
I'm loving this.
The flavor that hits right here in the soul, in the heart.
Oh my God, you guys.
I'll be drunk till the winter.
This is so good. It's on Spotify. It's called White Claw MCBC. I am in love with this song. I think this is great. I don't know how this isn't getting mad radio play. Are you kidding? White Claw is the biggest thing ever. I want him to redo our song to this.
Go give it a listen-a-roo and add it to your playlist.
Oh my God, are you guys not like loving this? I'm loving it. Comment on YouTube. I want to know. White Claw. White Claw. That's what we're drinking. Oh my God, I love it. So
All right,
much.
our friend Matt.
Matt, you're killing it.
Killing it out there with that White Claw.
I think his name is Brian Christian.
Okay.
Brian Christine, I think.
MCBC. Where did Matt come from?
I have no idea.
No clue.
There he is. I love it. White Claw. I could play that over and over again. So good.
Oh, good.
I want to hit a couple of pop culture stories. We love pop culture. Obviously, we love talking ish, as you know, all over this show.
As you know.
Did you guys hear about the grandmother in England that drank 40 cups of tea a day and then her dying wish was to be buried in a coffin that looked like a tea box? What in the what?
Okay, this literally would only happen over there, okay, across the pond. I love my tea. Little biscuits, little tea, little spot of tea.
How do you have time to drink 40 cups of tea a day,
Thank you. And would you not be peeing every 5 seconds?
Every 5 seconds. This poor woman. I mean, there's so many problems with this story. Plus, apparently, she'd also gone to Spain about 15 years ago, was bit by a spider, then lost both her legs.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa. I love when these stories have so many twists and turns. Like, if the 40 tea bags enough for a day was not enough. Also, by the way, she got bit by a snake, lost both her legs.
Yeah.
What?
She was bitten by an insect in Spain 14 years ago. Lost a leg.
What?
Yep. Mom then lost the other leg when the infection spread further. So basically, the insect bit one leg, went down the other leg, lost both of her legs. She was in a wheelchair, drank 40 cups of tea a day, and then wanted to be buried in a coffin that looked like a tea bag, and they did it. What in the what? But perhaps 40 cups of tea may have led to your death. Like, I mean, like everything, there can be too much of a good thing. We all love tea, but there is a point of like too much good tea.
Yeah, she's just basically drinking water. She's probably getting all her water intake.
I mean, what are the chances?
She loves her tea. I mean, tea is not that. I like tea, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, tea.
I wonder what her favorite was, like favorite flavor. Is this a variety pack? Was it green tea? I mean, what was going on there?
It was probably some like chamomile, some sleepy time. Yeah, all of that.
How do we feel about the kid lives in Minnesota, would drive an enterprising Minnesota college student who drove to Iowa every weekend to buy hundreds of Krispy Kreme donuts. Then he would sell them to customers in the Twin Cities.
Okay.
Jason Gonzalez, 21, is an entrepreneur now being shut down by Krispy Kreme and warned to stop peddling the donuts.
Peddling the donuts. Again,
what in the hell?
This is my issue. It's Krispy Kreme. By the time the donuts even get to Holly and Dolly, it's stale. Also, I love how they call him an enterprising entrepreneur. He's reselling donuts.
I think this is awesome. Hating. Well, they were hating on him for sure. Less than a week after the St. Paul Pioneer reported on his money-making scheme, Gonzalez received a phone call from Krispy Kreme's Nebraska office telling him to stop. But how can they actually stop him? I mean, isn't this just entrepreneurship?
And truly, he's just actually trying to spread Krispy Kreme to the rural parts of America.
And you said it. Like, then Krispy Kreme needs to open up in the Twin Cities a Krispy Kreme location. It's not his fault that he's like genius.
Right. Okay, how much is he making though? He buys the box for how much?
Well, I gotta find out what a Krispy Kreme dozen is. It must be like $10, $12. He goes back and sells them $17, $20 a pop, and he says most of his customers buy 5 dozen, so he makes $100 per customer.
Who is eating all these donuts?
Who?
Oh, he's a college student, so they're all okay. It all makes sense. Okay, I understand now.
Anybody got thoughts? See, Lori Loughlin faces new charges yesterday, over the weekend.
This story is so
Thursday,
crazy.
Friday, Saturday. What do you think is going to happen now? She's looking at 50 years. She's going to jail for a long time. Her husband, Mosimo, apparently talked her into staying the course of pleading not guilty to new charges. I divorced his ass so fast.
You think so?
Yeah, she was apparently ready to cut a plea deal.
Oh, no. Well, Felicity Huffman got 10 days. What was it? 2 days? 2 weeks?
Yeah, but Felicity Huffman went in immediately and was like, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Like, I did this. I'll fully cooperate with you. So that's why they showed her leniency. So she only had to do, I think she was sentenced to 2 weeks and then ended up doing what, 10 days? 8 days?
Okay, can we all understand how 14 days versus 50 years? Lori's going to die in prison.
People are like, oh, white privilege. She's only going to go. She's
not going to get it.
But I don't think that's true. Like, if they're giving you 50 years, they're going to throw the book at you. They're not giving you, this isn't like 15 years and then it will be reduced to community service. 50 years? I mean, this bitch is going to get 10 and she's going to do like 2. Like, which would be crazy for Lori Loughlin.
Yeah. This is the craziest story ever.
I know. Isn't this unbelievable? Why would you plead not guilty? Everyone knows you did it. I mean,
no idea. I know.
If you watch 2 seconds of Olivia Jade's YouTube shows, you know there's no way she got in.
There's no way she's getting in normally.
I mean, if they use any of that as evidence, you're fucked. I mean, really.
They just come into the courtroom and start playing Olivia Jade's YouTube.
I mean, what jury? What would? Yeah, that nitwit. Yeah, exactly.
Today I'm going to show you everyday makeup looks.
She literally does. She goes, my parents wanted me to get into college, but I didn't even want to be here. Oh, you don't say. So, guys, I'm skipping class again to show you about the latest highlighter from Rihanna.
It is not looking good for Lori. She looks a little worn and torn.
Wear and tear. No, he looks great.
He's looking fantastic.
I'm moving on to second wife once you're in jail. I would get paranoid that my husband wanted me to go to jail. Who gives her that advice?
That's really weird.
Unless there's something we don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they're not guilty.
What? They're guilty.
We live in America, AJ. It's innocent till proven guilty.
Oh, okay. Look, 50 years. I can't believe it.
I can't either.
Full house.
Oh, I can't either. Has anyone seen Joe Pesci's $6.5 million New Jersey dump? I mean, this place is like it is a sack of rocks. I mean, have you seen this? Joe Pesci, the very, very famous actor, I believe he's coming out in the new movie Irishman, which will be out on Netflix over Thanksgiving, which would be great because that'll give my family something to do.
Right. You guys need something to do?
Look, that's what we did last Christmas. We watched Bird Box.
Okay, Bird Box, great movie though.
Did you like it?
I loved it. That's such a good movie. You didn't like it?
It was all right.
What?
I
almost try to imagine myself in those situations. I would die. I would completely die.
It was a little I thought the ending wasn't great. Didn't you think the ending was kind of a letdown a little bit?
Oh, you wanted her to die?
No, I just I don't know. I mean, it was good. It was clever. I
thought it was all they just look so creepy, the eyes. But okay, so we're taking a look at Joe Pesci's mansion. Is this what?
Here it is. Yeah, in New Jersey, $6.5 million, and there's not a lick of grass. I mean, who's going to buy this place? It's literally just a few handfuls of rocks and then a pool out there on another concreted thing. This house needs such an update.
Yeah, look at that.
It's so 80s. I cannot even imagine. And I don't know. Actually, Alyssa is our intern. Will you look and see if Joe Pesci is starring in The Irishman coming out? I don't know if that's true or not. Anyway, the house can be yours, $6.5 million. In Loughlin, New Jersey.
I don't even know what that is.
Neither do I.
Never heard of it.
Of course, he was in Home Alone famously. My Cousin Vinny. He's coming out in The Irishman, yeah, which will be his next one. Okay, well, good luck with that. Literally a concrete mess.
Concrete slab.
Hi.
Not looking too good.
Not looking good at all. Are we ready to get Soy Sauce E on the line?
100%.
Okay, let's call Soy Sauce E. So we love, you guys, any questions, comments. We've gotten so many, actually, and it's really cool to see you guys reaching out more and more. We love all of your questions, and, as if we're any sort of advice experts, but we try. We tell you all of our messes, and believe me, there's a lot. So anyhow, if you have any sort of question, comment, feedback, if you want advice, you want to ask us something, you can change your name. Email sarah@heyfrase.com, or most people now just hit us up on Instagram. So it's @heyfrase. It's @Andrea Lopez Comedy. Do you have, are you using the phone? I was going to read Soy Sauce's question for us and why she wants to be on the show. So hold on one sec. Are you, call her. You can get her on the phone. I'll bring this up.
Sounds good.
While I'm doing this.
We're calling her up.
Her whole thing is that apparently there's different levels of dick pics. Okay? So she says, I don't mind a dick pic. This is what she writes to us. I think they're useful if sex is your goal or sex is really important to you. I believe that size is a huge component. It's not everything, but it definitely helps. Is Soy Sauce on the line?
Yep, I'm here.
Soy Sauce! Oh my God, we love you.
Hey, girls. I love you guys so much.
You are amazing.
Very happy to be on the show.
Oh, we are so excited to have you. And you are you're our resident sexpert, honestly, because you're getting laid so much more than we are.
Right and left.
Yes. Yes, it's an empowerment female tool to get my lady parts exercised.
I love it that you embrace that. Oh my God, it's so great. And the stories you have are unbelievable. But I am fascinated because you actually sent us this sort of like breakdown of levels of dick pics when you're dating online. And I want to read this. I want you to tell us how you came up with this. And then I want listeners to weigh in if they think this is in fact true. Okay. So Soy Sauce E writes to us and she says, so the levels of dick pics with dating go as so. Level 1, the peep. A pic of the dick peeping out of the pants. This means I'm interested in exploring things with you. Okay. So just everybody take this in and then I want to know what you think of these. Level 2, the in the hand. A full front view of the dick when they're hand holding their own penis, but no face in the picture. This means sex comes first. And if the sex is good, I maybe will consider more. Level 3, jerk off video. A video of them jerking off without their face on it. This means I'm just looking to hook up and I'm just horny. Level 4, my favorite one. Video with face, video of their face and them jerking off at the same time. This means I want more than just a fuck buddy because I'm willing to expose my face. What are your thoughts? My thoughts are, we need way more dick pics.
Okay. One, I have never seen the peep. What even is the point of the peep?
The peep is just... Okay, wait. Soy Sauce, you explain the peep. You've never gotten a peep dick pic?
No, I always get the handheld, just like right there, just large and in charge, veiny.
Really?
Yeah, hard.
Okay, what's the
the
peep?
Peep is really good. The peep at level 1, the peep is good for work. Like, just show me what you got. Unzip your pants a little, just a peep, just a tip. It's pretty awesome. But full disclosure, just for all your male listeners out there, for me, dick sizes matter. I know what I like. I have a what I call the water bottle scale. Like if imagine your hand holding a water bottle.
Okay.
So if you're holding your dick, I will imagine a water bottle there to compare the size of your dick. So it's a water bottle. So for me, size matters. I know what gets me off. The French fries, the skinny penises, it's just not going to cut it.
He wants the girth.
I went on this date once. Yes. Yeah, correct. I need it. But some girls don't. Full disclosure, people say size doesn't matter. It matters to me. It matters a lot. I've been on so many dates where the date was so great, and then all of a sudden I see and have sex with them. Like, oh my God, there it goes. I just completely ghost them. Ooh. So yeah. So for me, it matters. Full disclosure, it matters to me. It should match whatever dick size you need. It should matter to you. But for me, the peep is just, it's a gentle tease. It's actually more innocent. It's kind of interested, but I don't want to be too risque. And for the guys, it's like, hey, I kind of have a real job. But, they could be a little shy, a little dirty there. But it's really about, I'm interested in exploring. So sometimes I only get the peep. The peep is like right outside the zipper or just a hard-on over the pants over the hard-on, just to kind of peep what's in there. So that's really, really innocent, level 1. I need more than that. So
I need a level 3 or 4.
Do not send me that, okay? It's great that you have a job, but I am on level 3 or 4. Wow. So how do you, okay, Soy, how do you even get, like, do men just immediately send you dick pics? Like, how does this even happen?
So yes or no. So depending on about the 2 and level 2 and level 3. If it's for me, if it's just sex, I want it right away. I don't want to waste time. I'm just going to hook up with you, may not give you my real name. We're going to hook up. I'm going to say whatever it takes for you to take me home. It's all about control and power. They think it's about them, but it's really about me. But I ask. I was like, let me see what I'm working with, just straight out. But if they do the peep, I'm like, yeah, this is not for me for this weekend. And if they do level 2, level 2 is the dick in hand. You have to do the dick in hand. Like, that's where the water bottle comes in. Like, I had one guy who had a dick in hand. I couldn't even see the top of it. I was like, what are you showing me? Just your hand? Like, don't be proud of that. So I kind of ghosted him on that one.
Not even send him the picture.
You just don't respond. If their penis is not large enough for you, you just ghost them immediately, or do you actually write them back and say, I'm sorry, it's just not water bottle size. This is not going to work?
Depends. If it's, hey, I could get a good dinner out of this date, I'll entertain. I give good head, so I know how to give back. But yeah, usually just a one date, one shot, one kill, I'm good.
Wow, we got a sniper over here.
I love you. Wow. I mean, there is no love lost here. I mean, all we hear about is these women, and we're going to do a dating show from the men's point of view and the women's point of view. I feel like we need you on the panel because you are like all business.
I have needs. So for me, before we go to level 3, I compartmentalize. Like, I know what relationship sex is. Well, my ex-boyfriend, relationship sex was okay. He was just kind of plain Jane, but I loved him. So that's another emotional kind of type of sex. But now I'm single. It's been great. A couple years now. I need my ladies downstairs taken care of. My vibrators just can't cut it anymore. And I tried. I've advanced way too many times. So I don't want to pay for anything either. So that's why I asked for the video jerk off. And for the video jerk off is great because it's about me. I can see I'm all about the cum shot. So that's awesome. But this is, if a guy sends you a video jerk off, it's 100% about sex. They do not want to hook up. It's just internet sex. They're most likely married, most likely separated, has a girlfriend or on a work trip.
You are like the dick reader. I mean, are you going to come out with a book? I mean, this is like the new method. I mean, remember back in the day when the men had like the method of like picking up a chick and you had to like say something like bad about her or whatever. I mean, you are like the female 2019 version. So if a guy is giving you a jerk off video without his face in it, it most likely means he's either married or been divorced. This is amazing to me.
Or separated right now, or has a girlfriend. Like, if it's just the video, nothing in the background, and especially if you're in a hotel room, they're definitely on travel, and they just wanted to jerk off instead of pick up a girl downstairs.
And again, so you're asking the guy for this video, and most of the men are complying, or do you get men that are like, oh, I don't want to send you that?
Yes. Oh, yeah, they comply. I mean, I know how to, what I do for a living, I know how to get them to say yes to me. And don't get me wrong, I send things back too. I'm strategic about my pictures, cover my tattoos. I tease them enough. I don't need to show them. Like, I don't know why they want pussy pics anyway. Our vaginas aren't pretty unless you have to open it up to see the pink. But like, they're like, everyone sees the boob, so we might as well just. Exactly, the lips aren't pretty. Neither is the dick. But I need, and you just stick it in. They don't see it when they're sticking it in anyways. But yeah, so I do set things back, but no, I do ask for it. Like, show me what you're working with. Show me that I'm turning you on right now. Show me that you're hard right now. And some guys, and most guys, I would say 99% of the guys will send it pretty immediately if they see a nipple. They just need to see a nipple. And I was like, all right, I got you. I know, men are so easy. Wow,
this is a major tutorial.
Is my favorite, though.
Okay, so the level 4 is your favorite.
It is my favorite because it's more than a fuck buddy, and sometimes it's just about sex. But my level 4 bonus features, I guess, to level 4 is if you can get them to say your name while jerking off with their face.
Wow.
Like, that is so much control. So much control. I was like, I want to hear my name. I want to see your face. Come on your stomach, because that's how they do it. But yeah, that level 4 is amazing. Level 4, on top, flip side, protects me too. I have evidence now, and so the fact that they're willing to give me evidence, I have that could lead to a relationship to me.
Very true. Now I need to know, do you have an entire album just labeled dicks in your phone? Like, where do all these videos go?
So, funny story, my girlfriends and I, we have a group chat, so I do send them dick pics, so they have the album. I was going to create an album, like a coffee table book of all the dicks, but they're not that attractive, and most, I would say,
I'm dead.
1 out of every 15 guys has a good-looking penis.
1 out of 15?
Stats are not looking good.
A good-looking penis. No, and 1 out of 20 actually knows what they're doing. Like, I had this, 10-incher a couple weeks ago.
Too much.
I was so excited. I was so excited. So, but he did nothing. He was a dud. And, yeah, he was a dud. He was so boring.
Really? 10 inches and boring. That's too much, though.
I mean, you have no idea.
10 inches. I mean, is there a size that is too big for you?
I will be honest. I think 10 inches is my limit, but I'm afraid of the big black cocks. I've seen very large ones, and for being as much as I like the D, those are way too big, and you're going to break me. I need to be able to work tomorrow. So I would say 10 inches is good. I think 8 is good. 4 is definitely a no-go, and I think that's the U.S. average. 4 is definitely a no-go. That's not even the water bottle.
And most of this, you were basically saying that most of the men that send you dick pics have about 4 inches, right? They're only about 1 in 8 really have a good penis.
Yeah, so that's why I want it up front. I mean, I'm a great date on top of that. I make you feel good. I dress up. I could pay for dinner sometimes, but if I'm going to spend 2 to 3 hours, I got to get something in return. And so that's why I ask for dick pics. I don't want to waste time, and I have a professional job and I don't have time if I'm not really dating. It's just about sex. So
people are here for the coffee book of dick pics. People are asking you, Soy, are you a dominatrix?
Unfortunately, no, I'm not. I sound like one, but I want to be fucking dominated in bed. What I do for a living, I dominate at work, and this is so cliche, but I want a guy to manhandle the shit out of me. Like, just tell me what to do. Stick whatever you need up my ass and my mouth. Like, I want to be dominated.
You've lost
so bad.
all YouTube
and I can't find one. That is all I want. But
well,
then
no way.
My personality.
I think too, in the era of Me Too and like all, there's no way. Right, you're gonna have to wait another 2 years until this passes. In this era, no, there is no way a guy is gonna manhandle you these days. No way. Oh my God. Okay, wait.
So what?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, I kind of give the hint that I want to. Like, usually when I'm on top, I put my hand on their throat. And they're like, okay. And then I'll take their hand and put it on my throat and say, hey, go ahead.
Let's just choke each other out.
So I kind of just go ahead. And sometimes they're like, oh, no, I can't do that. I was like, oh, man, another dud. So...
Okay, what's your now that we have this is amazing. So everybody, if you're just joining, lots of people, I mean, are amazed by this on YouTube. Kadar says, "Oh wow, at least this is the truth." Damn, he seems like he's really upset. He's just trying to take this all in. People are Penny loves this. People are loving AJ's official facial expressions. So okay, Soy. So here's my question. You are out on the dating scene in the DC region. What is your take, by the way? You think it's a really hard city to continue dating, or it sounds like maybe you're looking for someone very specific. So do you think it's maybe you in this case? What's your take on dating life?
I don't think dating is tough around here. I think there's more men than females, so females have less selection. So if we get one to bite, you have to know what you want. Like, if it's, you can ask my friends. I stack dates. I stack dates because I was like, you know what? I have my day dates, my afternoon dates, my Sunday brunch dates. I have it all stacked up, but I know what I want that weekend. I just want sex this weekend. So I don't think dating is hard if you know what you want. Some girls are like, oh, it's okay. I'll just meet whoever. Like, when I'm ready for a relationship, I'm going to be strategic about who I date. I may not sleep in the first hour, maybe the second hour. But sex is really important to me, but you have to know yourself. Like, I know I can't make certain things work. If you have a French fried dick, it is never going to happen with me. But
Peace
I know. But like this weekend, I think this weekend was, last weekend was literally just sex. I was just looking for sex. And I flirt, he came over, great. I'm never going to see him again, but I'm not looking for a relationship. So I don't think the dating scene in DC is hard. I think females need to know what they want. Because they're like, say, girls flirt, and then they're like, oh, I really like him, but you got a dick pic, you got a level 2. You know he's not looking for anything. Don't think that he is looking for something if he gave you a level 2. But there are more men out there, and unfortunately, with online dating, I would say 45% of them are married or have a girlfriend.
Wow.
So be careful.
And you're okay.
Be careful. Oh my God.
Are you okay with hooking up with guys that are in a relationship?
Yes. Because it's not me, it's them. But they don't tell you up front. They don't say, hey, I have a girlfriend.
Really?
It's usually, I'm a really good investigator, too. I was like, yeah, I can tell by the hotel room. Most likely he has a girlfriend.
Right.
But he's not telling me, so if it's just sex, it's just sex. And he has to live with it. But if they say, hey, I'm married, and I was like, yeah, once you tell me, you ruined the bubble for me. But if I assume, I'm still okay with it. Because that's not me cheating. I know, that's not empowering females, but it's not me cheating. He's the one who's cheating.
You have done a great service today. This is a huge PSA. You have now broken down for the entire audience what dick pics mean and at different levels. Soy Sauce E, we seriously want to extend an invite to you when we do the women's show of dating, like in the DC area, dating in cities. We would love for you to come on. You are amazing. I just thank you so much for being on. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, we will.
I enjoy it. I love your show.
Oh my God, we love you. You're amazing.
Don't be a level 1. Be a level 4.
I mean, be a level 4. I mean,
Okay.
we have a lot to
Go
go.
to level 4.
We have a lot to do with our men. I mean, this is really good for me. I mean, I'm inspired now to text Dan some things. I mean, I need some pics. I need some.
You should ask him right now to go into the locker room at the soccer camp and send it out. Send you one right now.
Oh my God, that
Send
would
him
be.
a nipple. Send him a nipple.
All right,
a nipple.
okay, I'm on it.
Well, actually,
Bye, Soy. We love you.
love you so much. Bye.
Oh my
Bye.
God.
Thanks, ladies. Bye.
You guys, that by far, that broke down everything. And I mean, literally none of this show is watchable unless you're 21. Like, I mean, not a soul.
Yeah, they're gonna have us a little warning before you even start the show.
We've been dinged 18 times on YouTube.
Wow. Okay.
Wasn't that amazing? Who knew? Who knew that's what all that meant?
It's so interesting because, again, I really only receive one kind of dick pic. It's usually the handheld, the level 2, the water bottle.
Well, he's not that serious. And is it even the size of a water bottle? It's a little stank dank, ain't it?
She's like, don't give me no French fry.
I really wanted to talk about a dick pic that I saw once, and I didn't really know how to categorize it. It was my roommate and her, not my current roommate, my old one. Her boyfriend has a schlong. Like, he is fucking hung. And he like flopped it onto a public bathroom sink. And I swear on my life. And she showed it and she was like, he looks really good, but I like don't know. And it was like through the pants too. It was like before an interview. He just like real quick went into the bathroom and flopped it onto the sink.
Well,
and it like hung a little bit
walked
down into the
sink.
And that's why I knew. I was like, oh, this man's is real blessed. But I didn't know where that fell into, because the whole public exposure thing, maybe that's a little more erotic. Where does that fall?
That's true. But also,
Oh God, I love this. The comments by the way, are so good. People are saying Dan is not a level 4. Thanks so much.
oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
Thanks for the words of encouragement,
The
guys.
sink dink is like, that's another level, the sink dink. By the way, okay, I mean, we're wrapping up today. There's nothing, you can't say anything else after that. That was amazing.
Yeah.
We gotta
leave it at that.
would be on. Yeah. Okay, we do have a Google Voice number though, because we are getting more and more people asking for advice or that have comments about the show. So you can call us 202-596-5540 and leave us any comment, concern. We love you guys. We hope you enjoyed today's show. Tell somebody who has never heard about the pod about it. We're super excited about the changes. We're going to start airing the video show at night. So you're going to be able to catch us at night. We love you. Bye, you guys. Bye, everybody. The Cast Pod.
Broadcast pod.
Woo!
It's a lie.
It's a lie.